Okay guys, let's just start with the next page. I have something in mind and I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do this, but you know me, I am always trying to do something else. First of all, we do have these little strips left. So what I like to use, oh my gosh, this one is a beautiful piece that fits perfectly, so I'm going to use this piece right here because I want to make a little tab for the closure first, because I kind of want this a little waterfall on here, just a little one for your small photos. So I'm just going to watch. This is also a leftover piece, so definitely I'm gonna do this. How wide are we gonna cut this? Well, I don't want this too large, but I also don't want this too small. So 1.5. Yeah, I think 1.5 is a nice size. So I'm gonna cut this 1.5. And for those who does not have exactly this piece, my piece is 2 by 1.5 inches. Then I'm gonna watch which size is correctly for the words, and that is this way. So I'm gonna round these corners with a corner punch. So that is this one. Okay, now I'm gonna add this on this brown one, and I want this on the bottom. So that is the first thing to do. Make sure my bottle is ready. And by the way, I don't know what happened in this world, but oh my gosh, this morning I woke up. Yesterday it was a strange weather day, but this morning I woke up with snow. The snow stays, and I can't imagine that because it's been Easter weekend already, so it's April and it's supposed to be spring with the little lamps and everything. But now we have snow. This morning I woke up and the snow was laying down, and heavy, thick ones. All right, so let's stay focused. I need to make a hinge on this one, so I'm gonna grab my scoreboard, and then I'm gonna score just a little behind this piece. Okay, and then you can use your cutter, or you can just use your scissor. Cut this off, burnish this down, and then I'm just gonna cut this the right size. Well, I also can do this with my scissor. That's no problem. Yes, And then just cut this piece right here. Alright, now I also want a piece on the back. It does not necessary, but I think it looks a bit nicer, so I'm just going to use the same one. Just gonna use this way to make sure. But of course, if I cut it 1.5, then I will have the same piece. But for now, I'm just gonna use it this way. Again, with this one, watch if the words are the same, because if you move this up, then I want to read the same. And that is how I watch which direction this needs to go. But guys, it's crazy. I have snow. Oh my gosh. It's the first week of April and I have snow. No way. It's crazy. Crazy. My dogs love it. They both love it. Xavier already rolls in it this morning. She loves it so much. Chico too, by the way. Alright, now this one goes on here, but I like to add a little boîte in it, so I'm just gonna grab a boîte, and then where is this one? So this is going to be a closure. It's going to be a closure. There we go. Yes, okay. So now I can add this nicely in the middle, and from there on we continuing doing the rest. Alright, this is not that difficult. Just gonna eyeball this in the middle. Does not have to be perfect in the middle. I just eyeball it. Okay, that's that. That is going to be a closure, a ribbon closure. We have plenty of nice ribbons to use, so that's cool. Now I am going to start with the little waterfall, and this waterfall goes down, not up but down. So which size do we like? Well, I not want the complete size of this. I want to add, well, let's say, let's just, because I want to make it small, guys. So let's say I want a 1/2 inch from each side away with a strip. Oh, then a 4 inch will fit perfectly. That's cool. So what do you think? I think it's nice to add first a strip on each side. Do you like this one? Fits perfectly with this one, or the blue one, or even the back. Oh, this one is also nice. Oh my gosh, I can't choose. Why did I make these two on one page? I love these two. So yeah, you can choose any paper you like. Now I can't choose. Well, let me just first cut a 1/2 inch, and then I still can choose. Alright, so I'm just gonna cut a 1/2 inch of this piece of paper. Here we go, 1/2 inch. Now I still can choose which one. Which one do you think fits better? I think this one. Yep, I'm gonna go for this one. Alright, so make this the correct size. You can do, by the way, 2 at once if you like that. Saves time. Don't ever throw these away. You always can use them later on. Alright, smooch the edges. Oh, love this color. Yeah, that's the main reason actually why I made my Sherlock Holmes papers one-sided, because I always think it's better so you don't have to choose. That is the main reason. Some people of you ask me why I did not make them double-sided, so I do not need that many, but I think it's either way. I have no idea. The next time I will ask the printer's office if it's cheaper or more expensive to do double-sided. I have no idea, but I will ask next time. But I still feel that which side is up? Okay, I have no idea. Well, you can't read anything on here, so I'm just gonna lay this down right here. But I will ask next time if I do it next time. I think there is, but you never know with me. You need time to do that, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so now I have a nice lined up, and a 4-inch fits perfectly in between. So that is definitely. Now, how wide are we going to make that? Well, first of all, I am going to cut a piece of paper 4-inch, because that's. Now, how do we like to cut it? This way or that way? That's, well, I'm just going to cut this one diagonal so I can see how large, how high. See, this is nice with a nice edge, a nice line open. Alright, how large do we want it? A 4x4? Let's make a square one. So if we want to make a square one, then we need to make a hinge. So we need to cut the next one 4.5. Alright, that makes sense, because we're going to score in 1/2 inch. So this is my waterfall base, and that is 4 by 4.5 inch. I'm not gonna measure this in centimeters because I don't have a centimeter scoreboard, so I always score in inches, so it's better to do it right away in inches, but sometimes I do give measurements in centimeters too, but for this one I think it's better to do this like that. So now you have a nice little photo mat that is 4 by 4. Yep, it is, and that fits perfectly right here. Now, how many can we make? Well, how do I calculate that? Well, I just put this on the bottom, so I will see the end right here. Then I go to the top, and if we do each 1/2 inch, that means that I can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6, but I go with 5 extra, so 6 in total. Alright, so I need to cut 5 more of this size, 4 by 4.5 inch. Alright, then I'll come back to you. Okay guys, so these are done. Now we can add these. Before I'm going to add these, I like to make these round, these corners, or shall I not? So I can use that. Yep, I think that's a better choice. Alright, so I'm just going to start with the first one. Add some glue on. Just start at the bottom. I like to keep 1 millimeter away, and now these two lines are your guidelines. So if you line that up, then you have a perfect way to put these, each one, because the next one is going to be just in front of that little hinge. So you just line this up against the end of your first hinge, and then you just line this up, but you need to check it down also with your first waterfall, and also when it's down, so you need to check that up. Alright, so that leaves you with that one step further waterfall. See, so now this one and this one is the next one. Alright, so there's continuings for the next one. Also against that last hinge, you need to take care of. If it's straight, you can check that with your other waterfall, and if that's correct, I burnish it down. So everything is still straight. Perfect, perfect. Yep. So let's go to the next one. Next one, line it up. Check it with this one. Go back and check. Yep. So sometimes your hinge is not perfectly against the other one, but then I don't mind. It's better to have this correctly. That is the only thing that I watch. Okay, let's go for the next one. So put it to the last hinge. Check it this way, wiggle when you still can. Okay. Pretty much. Okay, now last one. Line it up. Go back, and now you see that this one, if I go back, it's not straight. So if I put it this way, and then move it back, then it's still not okay. That means that my hinge is just too bad. That I just not make my hinge good. And if it keeps that way, I'm just going to make a new one, but now I am satisfied. Alright. So if that is sometimes an issue, then you just make a new one, guys. Otherwise you keep irritating to that, and you don't want that. Now I could make another one, but I think this is perfect. Shall we make another one? Then it goes all the way up. I use just one more. and it is really high. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. So I'm gonna use 7 times. I need to change that then with this one, otherwise it does not make it 7. My little note. Alright, I decided to make it 7. You can make 6 or whatever. Oh my gosh. Bleep! Okay, guys. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Put it on. Put it on the white spot. And yes, I thought so that I had to wiggle this a little bit more. Oh my gosh, this is so off. Now it's straight. No, this is definitely a wrong one. I did not cut this perfectly. Just cut a new one. Sometimes they just do it. That can happen, that can happen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's see if this one is better. Let's see, let's try it out. Okay, line it up with that one. Oh wow, this is way better. Yep, this is way better. Go back. Yeah, it's cool. Not perfect, but it's cool. Alright, so that is for the waterfall. And now on the last one, we're going to make exactly the same thing right here. So I'm going to use the same strip. Where do I have that? Was it this one? I think it was. Now we can use... Now I wish that I used the back of this one for the top. But... I'm gonna, oh wait, just a minute. We can make it smaller, then I can use this one. Yeah, let's just do that because let's cut this 1 inch. Yeah, let's do that. Let's cut this 1 inch. Let's make it shorter. That's this one, and of course we need another one. Then we can use the back of this one. That's perfectly fine. So I'm gonna use another 1 inch. Alright, that's cool. Now, ta-ta-da-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Well, the snow is keep falling down. We are just having fun with my papers. Alright, smooch the edges. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here we go. Now grab again some brown. Let's glue it on. And of course this one needs to be up a little too, a little larger. So I'm just gonna add the first one on here. And this one does not have to be a hinge, that's just like this one, but it has to be a little longer so it's attached right here. So I'm just going to cut 1 inch after about, just a little larger. Doesn't have to be perfect 1 inch, but, and then of course the correct size, Here we go. See? And then we just cut the corners. Here we go. And now I'm just gonna apply. You can do this at the bottom if you like, but we're still gonna apply some paper. So I think I just go on for right here, so I can see perfectly where it ends. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply some glue at the front, because now I hope you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna put this one here so you see what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm gonna apply this in the correct order as this one, close as I can get. Yep, I'm satisfied. Push it down, and now I can glue down this one on the back. Also with a little edge all the way around. Here we go. Same thing, of course. We need to add a little boîte in there. Not a boîte, an eyelet, Diane. This is an eyelet. An eyelet. Yes, it is an eyelet. There we go. Okay, that's that for now. Yeah, we're gonna make, of course, a nice ribbon piece on here, and I always love this one, so that's what I'm gonna use. Do you want it double? I always actually like it double, so you don't have to make a knot. How much do we need to make a little ribbon? I have no idea, but how to test that out, I always do something like this, and then I know this is the size where I can make a ribbon with. So I'm going to cut it just a little larger. Okay, and I'm going to cut 2 pieces of that, and then I just put this one in here. That's one. And then the next one, of course, goes in here. There we go. Yeah. And then this closes down perfectly with a little bow. Isn't that cute? I think it's cute. Yay! Yeah, cool. I like it. Yeah, it needs to be fertilized, but you get the idea. Okay, do you like it? I like it. Alright, so yeah, then of course we need to make some decorations on here. Front and back. Well, let's see what we're gonna do with that. But now we have seven waterfall pages, 4x4s, and on here you also can make a little pocket, which I normally would do, so now I do that too. I just love making little pockets. Just use a leftover piece, and well, I think this is a little. Aww, Chica is dreaming. Oh, I think she is barking in her dreams. Oh, that's so sweet. How deep do I? It's just a little tuck spot. So I think I'm gonna make this 1 inch. So just a little tuck spot. Little tuck spot pocket. Alright, so how we make pockets. First of all, we make a hinge. So this is really a small tuck spot. So the first hinge is done. Then I'm just going to make this exactly the same as if we are making this on this pocket, because I want to make the same size so it does not come underneath. So I'm going to make here my mark. Then I'm going to make another fold line, and then you can cut this, and there you have it. There you have it. Just a little tiny cute pocket that will go right here. So I apply glue on the hinges and of course at the bottom, and then we just glue it in. Stay away 1 millimeter from this fold line, otherwise this will not fold that nicely. Okay, now while this is done, we can add papers on. Yeah. Okay, now first of all, what you can do to save papers, if you're still gonna add pictures on here, you can glue down right away your pictures, or you can decorate the first one fully, which will be nice if I add also a little pocket on here too. Why not? Let's make another pocket, guys. I am with the pockets. Pockets. We need a spot for those little tiny tags. So yeah, why not make another pocket on here? Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. I think it stopped snowing. Now let the temperature be a little bit higher, then the snow is gone in a second. The main reason why I do hate the snow right now, because you have to know, I live so close to a street where people drive 80 kilometers per hour, and my house is not 1 meter from that road. So it's smaller than 1 meter. And so if the snow is on the street and people drive by, then all the snow is splashing to my windows. And I have 4 big windows in front. So, can you imagine how dirty they are? So you can imagine in the winter I do not clean my windows that often because of this. And I was so happy a few weeks ago I cleaned them finally after a long time. And now they are dirty again. Well, not normally dirty, but really muddy dirty. I hate it. So it's not a normal clean window thing. No, it's a muddy cleaning window thing. So you can imagine that I hate it. I hate it. I really, really hate it. But okay. Take a deep breath. No, this fits perhaps perfectly on this one. Cool. Alright, so let's decorate this. We have plenty small pieces that we still can use. So why not use it? Let's say for this, I can use it. Fits perfectly, by the way. So why not use it? So I'm gonna make this work. Yeah. See, it's perfect. So why not use it? I also can use this piece. No, I'll first go for the blue one. I already cut it, so don't change your mind, girl. Don't change your mind too much. I always do. Do you have that too? I have that too. I can change as many as I like. Alright, that is this one. Now what shall we do with the one concealer? Oh, I'm still a little tired today, I don't know why, but I'm just a little bit. I always like to choose my papers first, what I have. And this is definitely not it. Perhaps the bottom of this one. That would be nice. Oh yeah, that's nice. Alright, so just cut the papers in the right spots. And this one. Yeah. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Okay, guys, stop singing. I shall quit singing. Oh, perhaps this one will fit now at the other pocket. Oh, perhaps it will. Here we go. Glue it on. Glue it on. I normally do not want add too much papers on a waterfall because a waterfall is supposed to be for pictures, so that is why I don't want to add too much. And for the waterfall it should be nice if you only add that little strip, so if you are gonna see this page then you don't see any brown papers. So but still, if you add a little strip of a ½ inch, then you still have a nice spot for a photo, but you don't have to use that many papers. Okay, I'm just first gonna see if this little piece right here fits. Oh my goodness, that fits perfectly. Okay, if it's meant to be, then just use it. Here we go. Nice little pocket, so cute. What shall we use on the background with this one? You do see this a little bit, so oh, perhaps this one would be nice. Why not? For a background, it's perfect. So with this one too, I don't want this to come out, so I'm just gonna cut this the same size as the 4. So I'm just gonna make it 1 millimeter smaller than a 4. I think I have to sneeze. Yep, and whoopsie daisy. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm going to use it for the pocket, then I definitely need to make it just a little smaller. Oh my goodness, I really hope that I'm not getting a cold with this ugly weather, but fingers crossed for that I don't. Oh, this fits perfect, what do you say? Does it look good with this one too? Yeah, why not? Use it. Put it in. Put it in pockets, and then on the white spot. There you have it. Can't make it any easier than that. Oh, stay on. Here you go, and then you have a little tuck spot, for example, for a little tag to put in. Actually, I don't want to use this one. I have double, so can be done. Can't change it, but for now I will leave it in here. Love it. All right, so that is what I'm gonna do. I think I only gonna do one at the back for this one, so that covers up this piece right here, because I don't want to see that. Perhaps I'm just gonna use it in white. Why not? Just use it in a thin piece of white. Can be just cutting a little bit smaller. Then a 4x4, so they can use this as a little writable note. Perfect. Yep, nice, I like it. Alright. The reason why I use double-sided tape with this paper is because the paper is really thin. So if I would use glue, then the glue will see through this thin paper. And that's nice. That's not nice, of course. So that is why I'm going to use double-sided paper. Double-sided tape, guys. Double-sided tape. Okay. Yeah, this is a nice spot. And now I just cleaned up my little attachment for this one. Okay, so what else? Yeah, I really think only a 1/2 inch. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. 6. Oh, this does not fit. That is too bad. Otherwise it was already a nice piece. This also not. This one will be. Well, this one is too boring. I don't want to make it too blue. I already have pretty much blue, so I need to grab another piece of paper. This is also too small. Okay, so let's see. But still we used leftover pieces. So yeah. Okay, I definitely need some color. Oh, this one is also a nice one. This would be nice too. So you will see this piece right here. That would be nice. That would be nice. And I still have another one. So yep, let's do that. The rest is still full. Yeah. Now do I need the bigger one, or I think we can manage with this piece right here. So I'm just gonna cut right here. No, I'm just gonna start with the bottom. No, I'm just gonna cut it. Yeah. Oh, crazy stuff. So yeah, I am gonna cut these papers first in the right position. So that means I need to cut it a little smaller. Save all the little pieces, and now I'm just gonna cut. I'm gonna start at the bottom for a 1/2 inch, and then each time a 1/2 inch. Inch, 2, 3, 4. How many? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 we need. Try to put these in the right order, otherwise you're gonna mix up. Okay, and then this is the last one. So I'm gonna add these one by one. I'm gonna smooch the edges so it looks a little bit nicer, of course. And then you just gonna apply this one by one. Okay, that's one. By the way, Chica is had yesterday, not yesterday, last Sunday, her 6-month birthday. Yay! Oh my god, I can't imagine. I can't imagine that she is already 6 months. It's crazy, crazy. It went so fast. And I really hope that she will stop growing right now, because this size is so adorable. She's so not too tiny, but so nice tiny. So I absolutely love it. Look how cool that looks. Stunning, stunning. Okay. Ooh, by the way, today is probably going to arrive my new We Are Memory Keepers 2-in-1. Love it. And yeah, I do admit, I do have an addiction of colors. I know. I like always to try them out. I want, if there is a new one, I like to try it. And if I don't like it, I just send it back. Does not happen too much, but yeah, I know. But I always like my old stuff. So sometimes I think it's really an addiction to replace a piece that's still working perfectly fine. But yeah, and I don't have to defend myself. I absolutely do not. But for this one, it's yeah, I do have this the very first time, guys. This dark gray from Memory Keepers, this 2-in-1. And many people of you asked me so many times which brand it is, or does it work, or anything. And I just keep saying, it's the best buy I ever did, and especially when you are a starter, a 2-in-1 is just perfect. The only thing with this one is that you have to change your blades pretty much and pretty soon also. But it works so well for a beginner, for a starter. So the new update seems to be with a better blade. So it has to be the same blade as the Works It All. So I hope it is, because I am flabbergasted about that blade from the Works It All. So that is why. Otherwise I would not even think about buying a new one. So I definitely hope that I did the right thing to do. This one I already used. Oh, this one I also have double. So love these little ones. I'm just gonna add these just for now because I did not smooch anything or something. So just to see how, because 4 is perhaps a little bit much. But do you like this? And of course, when this is ready, we still need to add our booklet in it, which we're gonna decorate also. But what do you think? Do you like it? I love it. It's so cool. So yeah, this, you can write something down here or still can add a picture. And now you still have places, lots of places to add your little pictures on here. 4x4s or 3x4s. Fits perfectly. And you don't have to decorate all these, because now you will see that it is decorated. You don't see that brown. Love this method. So cool. Alright, so now I'm gonna make my little bow. And it's a tiny bow, I know. It's a little tiny bow. Perhaps I could use the full seam binding. But I always like to minimize things so I can use them more. But for this, it's so cute with this little bow. It is. At least I think it is. So, alright, so yeah, cool. I love this page. Cool, cool, simple. Is it simple, guys? Please tell me. I hope I made it simple for you. Alright, let's go to the back of this page. Alright, I will see you. So cool.